Okay, it's going. It's rolling. Hellowdy and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in another Saturday Scrap Night Live. So, ladies and gents, so let's have some fun and cheers, ladies and gents. Good to see you all. Hope you're doing well. Oh, people becoming to show up. Awesome, awesome. Very nice of you. Yeah, let's do what we used to do. What's gonna be like super fast tonight? Cause we got Mr. Nicky showing up. Hello, there, Mr. Nicky. Welcome, sir. Cheers. Good to see ya. And then, long time nothing. Then Miss Solers show up. Hello, the Solers. Welcome. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, as always. And then Mr. Christian show up. Hello, Mister. Welcome. Good to see you, sir. Pom, 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 pom. Looking for her. Mr. Electronic Scrapper. Hello, sir. Welcome. Good to see you as always. Hope you're doing well, sir. Hope you got like awesome weekend. And at the bottom of my list, it is Mr. Lover. I have physically my brain is running in about three posts for different direction be required. Yeah, refuel that, buddy. Refuel. uh, Happy 365. It's a first birthday of Saturday Scrap Night Live. Holy scrapoli, yeah, you're right about that. 365th episode of Saturday Scrap Night Live. So that's mean 365 weeks I've been doing that. Dang. Last week I do quick counting and that turned out like 7 years. 7 years and 60 days. Time is passing. No, that's not the thingy. But yeah. 7 years with every Saturday. Me sitting here and streaming for you peeps. Hoofed, hoofed, hoofed. Why I don't have like million rolls or shorts out of the streams? If because I'm lazy. And yeah, from time to time I did write down the timestamp of the thingy what I supposed to clip and send it as a short or something like that. But next day I mostly forget. Oh well, they end up like numbers, like nameless numbers on the piece of paper. What mean basically nothing. Oh well, it is how it is. Anyway, so ladies and gents, what are we gonna play with tonight? Tonight, I thought we could take apart some tape station, but I didn't bring it. I got it upstairs. Meh. I was planning to, attempting to use the upper PC. Didn't work out. It didn't fix by itself. It's still shutting down after like few minutes. So I don't know. There's something wrong with it. I don't know what yet. I'm gonna find out one day. Till then, we're gonna be like doomed to a basement. Or maybe I can try to start up this little fella behind me, right there, laying on its side. But it's working. It is working now, but yeah, still laying on its side. Maybe one day. There was plenty plans to set up like new PC as well, but yeah. Money, time, and effort what's standing in the way. Anyway, cheers, ladies and gents. So let's grab something, and as far I believe, yeah, I'm gonna deal with smalls. What else? As far as I'm gonna deal with the smalls, I believe I could be a little bit more concentrate on the chat. I knew I did try it earlier, and it didn't work out. But yeah, let's try. Let's give it a try. Let's put the link into the chat and then scrap out some stuff what I got next to me, because that's not very interesting stuff. It is like, yeah, standard stuff. One floppy, one, what is this? This is DVD, but DVD with an IDE connection. Hello, Mr. John Lott. Welcome, sir. Oh, there's one more. One more little floppy to scrap out. What else do I got next to me? I got the whole PC next to me, but I don't know if I want to scrap it yet. That was this little tiny fella. i5. Probably it's gonna be scrapped at some point. Oh, and I get new supplies of turtles. Packed. Totally new. Awesome. And be right back. We just got to make pancakes for everyone. Pancakes rules. Oh yeah. You'll be scrapping some aluminum first. Oh yeah, I did already. Boom. Cheers, electronic. Aluminum. Yeah. Yeah, I need more light. A little bit more light. Oh yeah, something like that should be good. Let's point the camera a little bit down. Yeah, same mess. Oh yeah, this one is MPT. No need to be in here. Let's get rid of that. Let's fill it up later on. Let's move this thing away, and this thing away, and this thing away. That's my notes. Very important though. I stole the broom handle of Trigger Only Fools and Horses. Yeah, so anyway, ladies and gents, let's do the thingy what I said I'm gonna do. So let's drop the link. And Brandon, welcome to guest. What's that new option? Yeah, something like that. Oh, sorry. Okay, let's put this thingy. Let's put this thingy. Let's click this thingy and pin this thingy on top. There we go. And then we will see. Audio is on. Audio is on. So, ladies and gents, let's get into it. As I said, I'm gonna concentrate myself onto the chat, so I can answer each and every. In the middle time, I'm gonna scrap out those little buggers. So far, I got those 3 items on the bench. And yeah, we will see what comes out of it. I'm just trying to wear the gloves, because the gloves are important stuff. Very important. Oops. Got it. Let's hide this so the screw is not going to follow on the keyboard. IDE. 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 This one looks nasty. I believe that's come from my PC. That's why it looks so nasty. The whole PC looked nasty. A lot of drinks and liquids get poured over it. So let's see. Let's open it up and find out. Yeah, that's wrong term. If I say find out what's gonna be inside, because everyone knows. But yeah, what is this? This is CD DVD. Okay. What? So Screw it off, as usual. Nothing extraordinary. So, I believe I need to charge this little fella. I haven't charged it since I bought it. I charged it once. And, no, yeah, it's USB-C. Wow. When I bought it, good few months ago, loafers obligatory conspiracy terror threat did not drop the Twin Towers by swinging the. I haven't heard about that theory, but let it be. You know, loafer, if something got no sense whatsoever, it doesn't mean our politicians not gonna make it. Okay, let's open up the drawer. Where's those little moving thingy? Ah, that's this kind. So I got to push here. And a little more. I'll just grab like tiny. I may have a book recommendation for you all later. Okay. Oh, it may be too thin. Oh, it's seized. Yeah, it is seized. Yeah, it was seized. Okay then. No CD in it. That's okay. Little clippy here. Little clippy there. One more. There we go. Nice. Ready to go. Jumpers? No jumpers. What a shame. Mech. Okay, let's free another fella. Boom, 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 boom. There we have it. So, what's with this little bugger? Little motor, awesome. LED, of course. Where's me LED little? Oh, me LED just disappeared somewhere. Anyway, low grade. I'm gonna find it one day. Okay then, continue on. That Torxies. That's the brassy beat. Torxies. I need. No, that's not the right one. That's not the right one. That's too big. That's Philips CC, but there are some Philips CCs as well. No, yeah, that will do. 1, 2, 3 Philips CCs. And then it's gonna help if I undo it all the way. There we have it. Another little motor. Torxies. Oh, Philips CC. Okay. I can take that one out. One more Philips CC. Hello, Mr. Tommy. And then, oh, one sexy little bugger. What? Hello to Mr. Irish. Come on out. There we have it. Little brassy bit. Crap, I forget to empty my brassy bit jar. And yeah, just to be fair to the scrapyard, I used to grab like those fellas and break off excess of sweat. And yeah, another little motor. Not much, but adds up. Oh, there's one little Phillips CC. What this little fella is too big, so I need little Torxy, tiny little Torxy bit, something like that, maybe. Something like that, I guess. Oh yeah, perfect match. Awesome. Boom. There's one more. And then we got those little freaky springy at the other side. Oh, what is holding by the Phillips CC, big Phillips CC. Let's see if this little fella gonna handle it. Oh yeah, no problemo whatsoever. So 2 screws and this little plate, like springy holder, thread, and then springy, and then we got one nice awesome puncher. Yeah, there's the jar, glass jar of them, almost full. Oh, there's my LED. Awesome. Now I need to find out where is my LED jar, because last time, oh yeah, I am emptying it, but it didn't fit to the zip bag. So, yep, one more to the collection. So this can go back. This can get closed like so. Okay. Yeah, screwies go back in. This thingy go back on. What? Why won't you fix it? Fit? Oh yeah, there we go. Ah, you got to go inside. Okay then. So let's put the screwies back on. Because I want to keep that in one piece. Let's try. Yeah, one screw would be enough, but I got 4 of them, so why not? Why not? Anyway, they're gonna end up in the same bucket of sweat. And one more puncher to the collection. There we have it. Boom. 1,000,001. No, not million. Let's say 100. Oh, there's still some space in it. So why not to fill it up all the way? Cause we can. Yellowdy, Mr. Shark. Welcome, sir. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you recovery. Yeah, recovery. That's the word. Recovery going well. I have in my mind some kind of recognition and that kind of, yeah, something with Rico, recovery. Anyway, standard laser, cheaper version, but not totally cheap because we got like little copper plate at the backside. So that's on plus. Rest, instead of cast aluminum, it is plastic. But we're still gonna have like gold plated laser diode in this little fella. Yeah, I got million of them, never processed them yet. I did attempt like few times to fish out those golden diodes, and that's one attempt. But this is actually not laser reader from the DVD or CD drive. That comes out from the barcode reader or something like that. And yeah, take it apart all the way to the car case of the cast aluminum and the self diode, what's sitting right in there. And in here I got stuck. Often as I try to recover those diodes from readers of the DVD drives and CD drives, I got stuck at the same place. I got the car case or case, what holding the diodes, and this little fella is quite hard to take out. It is clearly golden in this case, but on the other side, we got like some kind of, I don't know, lenses, little coils, something like that. I still holding on to it because, as you can see on the back side, there's like 4 little holes at it. Come on, camera, focus. That seems like those holes holding it at the spot, but I'm not sure as they put it in and punch it with that 4 places, they also use some kind of glue or resin or something like that. I only have 1 hole on my backside. Do not stuck anything into it, lover. Can you use hammer and chisel to break it open? Yeah, basically I could, but that will be too easy. But yeah, that's one way. Just like little slide here and just bend it out, and this little thingy is supposed to come out. Tell that to my proctologist. Hey, you can tell him to not put. Okay, no, wait. Rewind. Sorry, never mind. Don't tell him nothing, because that may harm you. Okay, this one. Why not? Let's go and try to take it apart. Why not? Yeah, tiny little Phillips CCs. First of all, of course, we're gonna get those little copperish piece of plate. Oh, I do see the diodes already, right there. Boom, boom, right there. They're sticking out, little yellow legs. So, oh yeah, of course, let's get rid of that. Little gold on this little ribbon. There's some screwy. Let's undo this little fella. And there is secondary screwy. As far that was CD DVD, so it's supposed to got 2 lasers, right? Let's see. Let's check it out. Oh yeah. One more screwy. And then this little metal plate going all the way down. No, maybe not. Maybe not, but yeah. Oh, that's one heavy piece. Awesome. Is it? Is it? Yes, it is. Copper scar. Awesome. My inner Ian is coming out. Yeah, I'm trying to be gentle, at least trying to, in most cases. Okay, let's see. There's movement. There's some glued on lens holder with those electromagnetic stabilization. There we have. Boom. This one is out. And the whole thingy, it's almost out. Oh, hidden screwy. I didn't see this one. Really? There's one sensor what's going into the board, like in this little tiny spot. This little, come on. Right there. This little fella. That's soldered horizontal piece of PCB what's going into the plastic. So I need to use something different, something like flatty, tiny little flatty, or just a knife, and try to peel it up. Aha! We got it. We got it, ladies and gents. And then we got the same issues. This little fella, this little LED or golden diodes, but there's something stick on. Oh yeah. Oh, that's sexy as well. Sacre bleu. Okay. So we got actually two diodes, as you can see here. There's one diode. There's the second diode. 1, 2. And both of them got, I don't see on the other one. This one definitely got the gold flash behind. This one, not necessarily. Let's try to rip off this little ribbon. Like so. I can just unsolder it, but who cares? Let's rip it off. There we have it. And the third one, it is looking sexy, because I don't know if the camera gonna focus on this little fella, but boom, 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 boom. Visible? Gold plating all over, like 8 legs on each side. Gold plated, reaching to the center of the, I don't know if that chip or something else. Awesomeness. Really awesomeness. Awesome little, come on. I need to connect my microscope again to the PC. Because this is like, oh, that was kind of visible when I got the light. Kind of. Anyway, visible gold. Else, not much here except this little pluggy or connector. Some plating on there. Little chippy. And some little tiny magnets. Little tiny magnet. Oh yeah, there they come from. Little tiny magnets. Those tiny magnets are awesome because they are, ladies and gents, nice and square. If I can, I will fish it out. But they some kind of glued or what? Okay, let's fish out these magnets. Those magnets are cool. They are tiny, they are square, and they are strong. So that piece, it is. No. Oh, really? Magnetic. Oh well, I didn't expect that, but that's okay. Yeah, I just have the knife. Yeah, there it is. Oh, it's not 2 magnets, it's 4 magnets. Okay. Need more tools. Like so. And like so. Piece of shred. And then, oh, okay. Magnets. There we have it. So I got 2 of them. There's 2 more. Let's go. There we have it. Tiny little 4 square magnets. I can make them like this way, or I can just drop it into my magnet wall out there. And this little thingy, it is magnetic, so who cares? Plastic with little tiny little screwies, so who cares? And then we are ended up with the same deal. What I end up with this little fella. In this case, it is amalinium. In this case, we got as well tiny little amalinium like pieces what holding our diodes. And yeah, this one definitely got the gold and gold plated legs. This one does not. But both of them are in amalinium kind of holders. Oh, there's one. That's come out quite easy. Little fella. Hellowdy, Christianic, welcome again. And this one probably will just, yeah, same deal. Slide out. Hey, don't stab yourself. Slide out like so. Gotcha. Oh, interesting. It's also got like extra lens on it. Come on. There we have it. Noise, extra lens. Clearly visible gold through the top of it. Clearly visible gold at the back side of it. But the shiny part, it is still amalinium. Pancakes done, and now I feel sick. Why? What have you done with the pancakes? Or what does the pancakes do to you that you feel sick? Come on. I use them for locating plasterboard screws. Oh yeah, I done that too. Just slightly bigger than these tiny fellas. So yeah, I still basically too sweet. Okay. Is it possible? So in this case, this little fella, it is basically just plastic with some lenses. They are reflecting lights. Oh, actually, speaking about the lasers, yesterday I was watching some DJ set, and the DJ, the guy who playing the music, invites some guests to his studio, and actually give one of the guy tiny little pointy laser, and he got those disco balls hanging on the roof what they are spinning. So he asked the guy to just shoot this laser on those disco balls, and effect was like awesome, but guys was a little bit lazy. So I come out with an idea when you got like those suction silicone thingy with the suction at the end of it. You tape like 4 or 5 lasers and start it on when they vibrating and wiggling and twiggling, and they shooting like on those disco balls. That would be an awesome effect and random. Yeah, that was my idea, but oh well, they didn't want to listen to me, buggers. Okay, so we got like 2 golden lay diodes, anode floppies, probably nothing in there, but oh well, as I got them on the bench, so why not? Why not? And this little fella involved like little Philip CC. This will be, or maybe that will be a good one. Pancakes with Nutella, yeah. pancakes going, at me at least, pancakes going only with strawberry jam. That's all what I need for pancakes. Of course, I could eat that with Nutella and all other syrups and just sugar, whatever. But my favorite is strawberry jam. That's all. That's all what I need on pancakes. Oh, two more screwies. Why won't you open? Come on. I undone all the screwies. Really? No, I'm supposed to slide it. I didn't knew about it. Oh well. Maybe on the next one. Oh no, Nutella has nuts. Chocolate spread all the way. Okay. Yeah. Everyone got their own ways, right? Screwies. Actually, no, yeah. This screwy always get like broken. I don't know why. Actually, I did find out at some point, but I forget already. Haven't done floppies in ages. I don't even know why they laying next to me. How that happened? I thought I'd do them all like million years ago, but seems like I did not. Oh, Tarxies. Tarxies. I did have. Yes. This should. Oh yeah, awesome. It will do. Okay. What else? This little fella coming out. This little fella supposed to be. No, it's not supposed to be because of this little guy. Oh, plasticky thingy comes off. Love pistachio cream. Okay, I don't think I ever tried that thingy. Last time I saw Dubai chocolate with like filling with pistachio thingy. I don't know if that was the same cream what you talk about. Time for PT. Take care all. Okie dokie, Shark. Have a good one, sir. Thank you for stopping by. What did I miss? I forgot something, definitely. Because I'm recalling the floppies was super easy to do and super fast to do without bending or cracking any piece of it. And in this case, I got to struggle. I done millions of floppies. Oh, another magnet, but yeah, this is going to the sweat. Oh, little piece of phosphor bronze, maybe. Is it magnetic? No, it is not. Oh yeah, there's another phosphor bronze piece, what I fished out earlier. There we have it. Nice. That's not copper, that's phosphor bronze. Okay. Wait. Little Philip CC. There it is. No, I know now. this little thingy got the hole in the center. When you turn it around, then you can reach those three little screwies. Now I'm recalling. And then it's coming out quite easy. Hello there, Mr. Ron. Welcome. So this little fella supposed to come out. Yep, it does. Rip it off. That's the leftover of those phosphor bronze little motor holder. Engine holder, motor holder. Yeah. There we have it. Little thingy. Christmas decoration. And this thing is supposed to come out. As far I disconnect the, oh, they are soldered on. Oh well, so we can just rip it off. Boom. There's one. And the second one, oh, second one it was in the socket, but I rip it off. And tiny little motor. Oh, I rip it off together with the piece of, kind of, PCB. But this thing is still brassy bit, so we're gonna grab it and hold it with this little. No, I'm not gonna grab it and hold it because it's gonna run away from me. Really? Oofed. Okay then, let's try again. And then side cutters. Aha! Gotcha. Actually, there's like tiny little piece of phosphor bronze on those brassy little shaft, but who cares? Let's just drop it to the brassy piece, and this going to the tiny little motor. The reading head, basically, there's nothing on it, as far I know. But yeah, as I go all the way to that stage, let's. Oh, really? You won't undo? You got to come out. There we go. So this little thingy coming out as well. And there's one. Oh, some kind of sensor thingy. Or something like that. Boom. Three. Oh, one more screwy. Tiny Phillips CCs. Yay! MPTTT. So, wait. And this thingy is wet as well. I may be back. By the way, just in case, the book Christopher Hitchens, No One Left to Lie to, The Triangulation of William Jefferson Clinton. Okay. Hitchens got testimony from 3 different women. None of the women knew each other in real life. Dang, he got to be good. All stated the Clinton snuggle had the peculiar predisposition to bite. Okay. All the thing is screwies and fun. Hello there, Mr. Woody. Welcome. Cheers. Oh, there's another tiny little puncher, but no, yeah, there are a few of the tiny ones as well. Let's add this one as well. Why not? There's still space for it, so not much though, but there are still few can fit in. Okay, anything else? Oh, decent, nice. yellow pins up there. And LED. Okay, let's rip off LED. Why not? LED to LEDs. Yeah, two cheapies. Two more little. Oh, that's kind of contact switches. This thingy. AR sensor seems like. There's a little screwy to free this little fella from the holder. There we go. It got a little bit brassy color, but I do not believe so. Hey, it is slightly magnetic, but very tiny. Yeah, that can go to the brassy bits. Okay, this little thingy too. Later, moi. Later, loafer. Okay then. Oh, those. We got to save those little fellas. And where's my little snippy snappy cutty? There it is. There they are. So, clip, snip. I know cutting the self ends out of it is like big mistake, because after all, when you soak this little thingy in the acid, when you got to clean up each and every piece of it, it's pain in the butt. It will be much easier if you just keep like the whole piece, just even like that. But then you will need like 5-gallon bucket to soak the whole thingy. So yeah, I haven't find I haven't find out like middle process. So I still cutting them. That's, I don't know, bag number 97 or something like that. And those little fellas, with that amount, they gaining some weight. I'm telling you. The rest of it, low grade. So no biggie. Yeah. Curses they yanking on about gaming bug. Okay. Okay, so one more little fella. Brand? I don't know. Sony. Oh, this is Sony model. Made in Malaysia. Oh, visible circuitry. Interesting. But same build, no difference. Maybe a little bit, slightly. Screwdriver. There it is. Let's see. Let's see if this is gonna be a little bit better. Oh, I believe I do see the date right there on the self motor, 1195. So 21 years, right? Interesting. Any jumpers? Nope. No jumpers. Oh, come on. What is wrong with you? Smaller Flip City. That's gonna be this one. Yeah. Hell yeah. And then boom. Oh yeah, that's different setup. And then this will be free or not. Like it will. Okay, let's undo this little fella on the top. Oh yeah, Philips CCs. Boom. One off. Second. Okay, we got it. We got it or not? Kind of. Oh no, I thought that for a second that was gold plated, but it was spaces in between the contacts. This little fella, it is soldered on. So let's rip it off from here. Let's fish out this little tiny motor and what's holding me here? What's holding me here? It is what is this? This is super dusty, by the way. There we go. Oh, a lot of dust on this side as well. This little thingy. Oh, SMD LED on this fella. In where? 95. Dang. So, little motor. Another tiny motor with nickel plated shaft, but I bet it's gonna be still brassy. SMD mounted double color LED with visible gold in it. I don't know if that camera gonna fish it out, but there we have it. Double colored LED with the golden wire visible in it. Sweet and sexy. Oh, again, fully plated pins all the way. And two chippies. And no, okay, I thought that is an awesome crystal, but it is not. It is crystal, but it's not that awesome as I thought. Because this little white fella, where is it? There it is. Often I spot these little fellas on the telecom thingies, and they got, in most cases, golden legs. They marked X or Y on the boards. But yeah, not in this case, unfortunately. But still, not a bad score out of the little floppy. So let's. Why won't you come out? What holding here still? Oh, there's the screwy. Okay, see it. I see you. You're standing in the way, little fella. There we go. Boom. Two more punchers. And this thingy, it is MPTTT and Dusty. So, wait. Little puncher. There's still space for it. Why not? Boom. Less and less. Almost full. And as far as this little jar gets full of punchers, I'm going to stop collecting them. Or I just pick up another box for them. I don't know yet. I'm not decided. Wait. Although I'm not a gamer myself, someone in the other stream just mentioned Anita Sarkeesian Gamergate. I don't know her. I don't know too many gamers, to be honest. What is this? This is sweat. Ain't nobody got time for that. Let's go to sweat. Let's go to the low grade. Let's go to the sweat. Let's go to the pile. Let's go to the low grade. And yeah, I end up with a big mess in my bench as usual. What else do I got next to me? A phone. Really? Look at this little fella. That's an oldie. Samsung. Oh, no batteries. Oh, SIM card is on. Okay. Big one. When last time you see that size of the SIM card? Oh, come on. Anything else? Memory card? Nope. Oh, it has the space for the memory card. What is the model? Is model SGHU800. That tell me nothing. Made in China by Samsung. Oh, they are on the Philips CCs. Okay, let's see. Why not? Tiny. It is super light as it is, so do not expecting a lot out of it. But as I got it on the bench, hey, this thing is still opening. Oh, just some kind of part. Okay. Little Samsung. Okay. Undone the screwies. Anything hidden? No. Did I undone them or not? Probably not. They're not coming out. Why do I using this screwdriver? Where is the my wow stick? Wow stick, where are you, little fella? Hey. What's happened to my wow stick? When last time I did use it? Mech. Supposed to lay here somewhere. Okay. Got the screws off. And this little fella won't open up. Oh, it does. Plastic. And then one more screwy. Not one, two, at least two. Does it turn? Oh yeah, it does. Dang. This thing is coming off. Buttons falling out. Why won't you come out? There's little tiny pluggy. Let's undo this. And let's undo this one as well. That's the big one. There we go. Oh, antenna little thingy. And then side buttons. Oh, inner frame coming out. So what about this little thingy? Is there any hidden screw or what? On the antenna? Nope. I broke it off. Seems like. Or maybe not. Maybe it was broken. Little frame. Okay, let's see. What else do we got? Tiny little antenna. Boom. Oh, front thingy. It is metal. It's quite thick and heavy. What is this? This is. Holy crap. Oh, slightly magnetic. So nickel plated something. But there are some kind of. Wait. I don't know. What is this? There's some like soldered or welded kind of those screw holders, as you can see. Tom, there we have it. It is like extra pieces soldered on or welded. Let go. The middle part is not really magnetic. Ah, fuck it. Wait. Plastic. Oh, more plastic keyboard. Who know how to write text message with that kind of keyboard? I saw million videos at the YouTube where peeps giving like youngsters like old style keyboard and ask them to write the message. They are totally lost. That is funny. I'm not that good at it anymore, but I do recalling myself like those 9 numbers, like typing quite fast without autocorrect. Hellowdy, Mr. Board Old Fart. Welcome. Witam serdecznie. Good to see you, sir. Hope you're doing well. Hope you got like awesome weekend so far. Okay, so there is like one little ribbon. Okay, I can unconnect it from this side. Boom. And this little thingy, how is it, glued on or what? Boom, glued on. Yay, that's our motherboard of this little Samsung phone. And this little thingy can be taken out as well. But it is soldered on, but who cares? We're gonna rip it off. And as well, we're gonna rip off this little fella. Ow. Gonna use something sharp, like so. And then we have it. Boom. Nice, tiny mainboard. And ain't that look familiar? This little LED at the top, right there. That's the LED what we used to see on today's LED bulbs. Samsung used that like 10 years ago. Okay, so some good stuff in here. And of course, little battery, what it got to be removed. There it is. Tiny little fella. Boom. Focus. Focus. Not gonna focus. Anyway. That's okay. Other side, we got screen and the keyboard. Screen. Oh, it got something on it. But actually the base of the screen, it is not plastic, it is magnesium. It is awesome. Boom, there you have it. A little magnesium piece. So let's unglue the little tiny Hello, Miss Jill. welcome. Let's unglue the screen because I believe it is glued on. I think it's gonna help out if I just warm it up a little bit. But let's give it a try and try to just rip it off. I'm kind of getting somewhere. Okay. Front panel or front glass. Or I can just break it off like so. And then just grab it from the bottom like so. And thanks to that, yay, I got this little fella. And a piece of, oh, do not forget about the camera. The camera used to be good of the cell phone. This one is super tiny, but okay, let's not discriminate. Maybe, or maybe not. I don't know. Super tiny camera, piece of magnesium, piece of screen with like some gold flash behind. So that's on plus. And then we got this little lock thingy there. Focus. This thing is moving a little bit as you push it. Let's rip it off like so. Like so. Come on out. What is there? Screw behind or what? No. Okay, and the last thingy we got in here, it is our keyboard and the microphone. Oh, microphone is golden. Yellow little fella. So let's see. I'm pretty sure we got some gold flash under this white little foil thingy. Oh yeah, we definitely got some gold flash. Nice and sexy. Let's rip it off. Like so. Gently. Oh, I cracked it a little bit. But yeah, look at that. Nice and sexy gold flash. That's gonna end up with the same little buggy for those. No, but I can clean it up a little bit because this little thing is sticking out. Oh, there's more gold flashing at the backside. Grounding gold flashing. Sweet. Let's drop it there. Why not? There we go. The buggy get extra weight. Oh yeah. The little PC left it out. So same thing to the buggy. And the rest of it, unfortunately, just sweat. More sweat. Magnesium. Oh, this camera is slightly bigger, so this one definitely gonna have something good. If I ever gonna find it, because it's like fly away this way. Little pluggy. Okay. Tiny little speaker. Wet. Plastic. Yes, plastic. There we have it. Wait. Oh, 2 golden pluggies and little antenna, little gold flash on it, and that's gonna be it, I guess. Boom. This little piece got piece of metal on it, so to the sweat, to the plastic, to the sweat. Okay, so bunch of little screwies at the end. Where's me? Oh, there is. Nah, it ain't working so well on the metal, but boom. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was like 3-4 items. What we had fished out some gold out of it, and yeah, time wise, 1 hour 12. No guests show up so far, so that's gonna be your last chance. If you want to jump in, that's your time. Let's drop a little stinker. Let's put some power to the audio. And let's see what's gonna happen. Yeah, this little fella going to the electric motor. Right there. Also. Oh, this one, I don't know. What a big magnet you got. This big magnet I get as a gift from Mr. Bruce. Uh-oh. Trouble coming. Ladies and gents. Not gonna anyone not gonna, there is no one who would guess that name, so let's just add that fella to the stage. Hello, Miss Bill Clinton Pim. Welcome, sir.
Hello, my fellow Americans. No, Monica, I told you to sack my cook.
Cop, not cook, cop.
I'm very, very drunk.
Okay, no worries, Jill. No problemo.
So I mean, it's watching 8. There's 2 up. There's me and thee, and another 6 watching. And if they're anything as like me, they'll probably be flitting hither and thither. And so, anyway, whatever.
Well, we can handle that.
You looked a bit lonely last week, and I normally go on a stream, but they're talking about gaming, and I'm not a gamer. I've never been into gaming. Never. They're going on about it, on and on about this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. Not interested, so I just signed out and said, night, I'm going to bed, which, of course, was a lie, because I've got at least another 2 or 3 pints of cider left in me.
No need to explain yourself. That's all right.
Although, if anybody's confused, I did put some comments in the chat. Around about 10 years ago, there was a meeting, I think it was in Las Vegas, about the gaming industry. These people develop these video computer games. This is all I know, so all this is anecdotal, and it might be wrong, completely wrong, but I'll give you my opinion. Prove me wrong. Overwhelming evidence contradicts any claims that I've got, then hit me with it, and I will say, you're right, I was wrong, I'll accept it. But apparently, in Las Vegas, about 10 years ago, there was a conference, and they had all these people on, these games developers, and they said that computer games are far too patriarchal. aimed at men, they're misogynistic, and they don't involve women. So it's got to the position now where computer games, where you'll probably find Richard the Fifth. If there was a computer game being developed by Richard V, it would probably be played by a black one-armed lesbian in a wheelchair. It was all about political correctness in computer games. And obviously a lot of people take this gaming stuff very, very seriously. And apparently there was a woman up on the stage called Anita Sarkeesian, along with a woman called Brianna Wu. They were actually trying to stop this misogynistic culture invading the gaming system. And I actually follow somebody, I ain't going to mention his name. Well, actually, go on. It's Carl Benjamin, aka Sargon of Akkad. He actually attended the conference, and in the front row, there were just 5 blokes, sort of mega alpha chuds sat there staring at Anita Sarkeesian, just going,
just come out from this
garbage humans. I don't like political correctness, and I don't like it when it affects history. When you start pissing about history and rewriting history. Who was it said about rewriting history? Was it George Orwell? I think it might have been George Orwell who said something about
that was 84, something like that.
I don't know. Yeah, wait, it's just Gamergate. I mean, I had it up early. I don't know. It was a conference.
I think so. Not sure though.
I don't like political correctness. I just don't like it. It just infects everything. I don't like liberalism. I used to be a liberal. I'm not a liberal anymore. It's just this. Oh, I hate it. 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 They're trying to actually indoctrinate young minds with this stuff, and I find it intensely frustrating. But there you go.
Political correctness. Last time I saw one little show from actually UK. There was one guy. There was some protesters. That was some protest about immigrations, and they were protesting about to let the people into the country. Oh. And there were a guy who ran into the crowd and asking people, if you are, protesting about, letting the people into the country and all that kind of stuff, will you find a spare, corner into your house to take one into your own flat?
Oh no! Well, no, I'm all in theory, but I just don't have the space. There's another Ricky Gervais. I love Ricky Gervais. Ricky Gervais.
I don't know who was it, but don't remember the name. But yeah, 99% say yes, they will. But unfortunately, they got no space or something like that. They got family in and all that stuff. There's not enough space.
Ricky Gervais
later on went to another side of the sea, to the Spain, or I believe that was Spain. He went where those refugees are jump into the boat and go through the canal to the England. For fuck's sake, that was hilarious.
You need to keep an eye on what your kids are getting up to online. It won't let me type it anywhere, but I've said it. There's a great skit of Ricky Gervais, and it goes along the sort of lines. Ricky Gervais, the comedian, British comedian, he's too big to be cancelled.
I may know him, but I do not recalling the name. Come on, love.
It was he did the Office. Have you seen The Office? They made it into an American version. Not as good. The Office. What else is doing? Afterlife. That's pretty dark humor. Very, very dark humor. What Ricky Gervais says, so I went down to Dover and the weather was bad. So there were no dinghies floating in. So I'm around Dover Harbour and I'm kicking around and I'm bored. And then all of a sudden, I see an immigrant clinging to the underside of a lorry. And he bends down and he goes, hello, where are you going, mate? He says, Gary Lineker's house. He said, it's that way.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, Solis, you got to watch what for the internet. There will be at worst case, no, maybe not at worst case scenario, but your daughter may find out my channel or love her on my channel. That could be devastating for young mind.
I like dark edge of humor. You know that when the regime gets threatened, they always go for the comedians first. Even in medieval history, the only person that could speak truth to power was the court jester.
Oh yeah, that was
He-
those
the only
little fella with those funny
thing
hats.
would entertain a ruthless tyrant would entertain a court jester. And the one that laughed the hardest, if the court jester was having a go at the king would be like this. Who's laughing the hardest? Gone. Bye.
You know, in old days was like that, but these days it's something else.
It's called cancelled. They'll destroy you. They will the mob will come for you. They will destroy you. And if it gets around to your boss, then you know this stuff sort of God. There's a meme going around at the moment. It's gone absolutely mental. Apparently, Hull, which is I know I got it on me. Look, I'm on the highway to Hull.
M62.
Yeah. Apparently, in Hull District Urban District Council, they put one of these little learning exercises on their employee learning things. I have to do this as well. I have to do all this crap as well. And apparently, they had this little lass there with this purple hair, and she was trying to tell people to be more inclusive and tolerant and more diversity, equity, inclusion. That came out of Tony Blair. That man has got a lot to answer for, and I voted for him in 1990s. Tony Blair.
When the society begins to learn exclusion instead of inclusion?
Well, he brought this legislation
in. Take everything down.
He brought this legislation in, Equalities Act, and it was a good idea to start off with, but the thing is, it actually prompted organisations to hire people on the basis of they called it protected characteristics. So, get this. If you're not white, if you're black, Asian, Chinese, or what have you, you got bonus points. If you were gay, you got more bonus points. If you were disabled, and I'm all for disabled rights, access ramps, all that sort of stuff, people are I'm all for that. I'm a very liberal, tolerant person, but it went too far. It absolutely went too far. There's another great comedian called Jonathan Pye. Jonathan Pye did a skit where he actually said to the BBC, apparently the BBC, which is the British state broadcaster, has actually got it written into their legislation that they will favour people from minority groups over other groups. And Jonathan Pye said, in order to get a job with the BBC now, you've got to black up and suck cock, probably outside that window where they film the One Show. Hello, it's me. I'm here. I'm here for the intern's job. But it's gone too far and people are starting to notice. So a whole district council had this thing as part of their in-group training, this Amelia. And apparently it's blown
Come on, look, are people starting to notice, but it's way too late for UK to, starting to notice. They're supposed to act like 10 years ago.
Oh, it's gone too far. I tell you, the kick. I'm buying popcorn shares, popcorn futures and shares. When the kickback comes, it's going to be very entertaining, to say the very least. It's gone mental. It really has. It's gone political correctness. It's gone mad. A lot of people say political correctness has gone mad. It has. It's sent people around the fucking twist. Anyway,
I watched plenty of news from the UK, and that was like, what the fuck they are talking about? That's impossible to happen. But then I actually asked a few peeps from the UK what I know, and just like with the simple talk, like straight talk. Hey, listen up. Is it really at your place like this and that and that? They said yes. You can get like locked up for the Facebook little notes. Yes. What the fuck? So that country is gone.
No, I'm telling you, there's a great quote going around. It says, how's free speech in Britain? Oh, I can't complain. Oh, so it's not that bad then? No, it's bad. If I complain, I'll get locked up. I'm not joking. The police will bag you. There's something else as well. There's another channel that I subscribe to. I'm not going to mention it, but it's a builder's channel. He does all sorts of stuff on wet rot, dry rot penetration. He used to write, this bloke, I'm not going to mention his name, he used to write for one of the major trade magazines, okay? He used to have a section in trade, and he did a thing on tool theft from vans. It's a problem. Well, I've not had a van for 12 years now. I work out of an estate car. I might have mentioned it before. I came back 2 weeks ago. No, let's roll it back. When I did have a van, I'd park it on the driveway behind my lockup. I'd close the gates, right, at the side of the house, and put my wife's car on the driveway in front of the gates. Every night, I would not lock the van. I would take all of the tools out of the van and stick them in this man cave, which is like Fort Knox, okay? It's got alarms on.
Yeah, but this is incredible. Then you got to do that kind of stuff.
I would not lock the van because people would come down the drive, open the van, test the locks. Oh, it's unlocked. It's not locked. Oh, there's nothing worth nicking. Now, they can't get in here. But I came back about a fortnight ago, and my wife had parked at the top of the driveway. So I had to pull up on the road in front of the house. I came scurrying down the driveway, came in at the back door, and immediately the wife's like this. I'm going, look, I need to move your car so I can get mine on. Wife's like this. I'm going.
But come on, it's not
3 minutes later, I went outside. Somebody twatted in my back windscreen on the estate car. They'd stolen my DeWalt DAB digital radio and also a DeWalt DeWalt circular saw, both loaded with 4 amp hour batteries. Straight away, about 450 quid's worth of equipment in the 3 minutes it took me to come around the back, try to get my wife's car keys. She's, you're not taking rubbish out, this, that, and other, and don't forget this, blah, blah, blah. And I'm, oh, God. Gotta go. Wee-wah. Yeah. So that was basically 450 quid's worth of materials stolen. I couldn't go to work for the next 3 days. On day 4, I had to take it in for a new windscreen, so I was going to pay the express on that. So you do the maths. 450 quid's worth of tools stolen, 3 days worth of work, the excess on the winds. I'd lost £1,000.
At least. But yeah, come on, it's not supposed to be when you, come on, you got to secure your stuff like 24/7. It's not supposed, it's happened everywhere. There's coming like some douchebag and just steal your tools or whatever, or destroy your car or the glass or something like that.
If you go to a car boot sale and you buy second-hand tools, you are contributing to the problem because there's a good bloody chance, 90% chance, if you go to a car boot sale and buy second-hand tools, they're stolen. Yeah, I even blue watermark them and put my postcard on it. Didn't matter. The wife said, there's no point ringing the police. There's no point. Well, they'll give you a crime reference number so you can claim on the insurance. I said, well, I claim on the insurance and next year my insurance premiums go up. So what's the point? It's absolutely pointless. So anyway, this guy we're talking about, I'm not going to mention his name or channel for reasons. He actually went on this thing about going around these car boot sales with, with the infrared, with the, what do they call it? The pen.
The blueprint thingy.
Yeah. And he said, that's stolen. So I just made a comment. And I just made a four sentence comment. Dring, 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 dring. Hello, police? Yeah, somebody's just broken into my van and stolen all my tools. Reply, police. Oh, we're too busy to investigate. We'll just give you a crime reference number. Dring, 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 dring. Hello, police? Yeah, somebody's just misgendered me on social media. We're on our way. Nina. I'm telling
6 o'clock in the morning.
I'm telling you. The comedy writer
on the ground.
The comedy writer of Father Ted, Drink Feck Ass Girls. You know what I'm talking about? Father Ted. That would be an ecumenical matter. Drink Feck Earth Girls. Right? Graham Linehan landed in Heathrow Airport about 3 months ago, and he was arrested by the police because he'd offended a transgender activist on social media. Arrested police. It took 4 armed police officers to drag Graham Linehan off the plane and question him. So yeah, this country has gone totally fucking mental.
That is a mistake. Just huge, big mistake. If there was something going on in here about genders, it was about to go through, then if you identified yourself as, for example, a woman, and I tell to you something like, "Hello, sir, can I help you with something?" And then you will feel like misgenderized because you identify yourself as a woman, and I say to you by the sir because you look like a man. Then you can fall like complain on me, and I going to jail like straight away. There was something like that. It was close to go through, but somehow it's still not. So I'm still safe because I cannot difference 256 genders. I don't know how to call them all.
Oh God, it's mental, absolutely mental. Yeah, why is it? Our prime minister,
that's quite easy to
doesn't even know what a woman is. He was on a radio program. I think I can't remember. It might have been LBC London, LBC Radio or something. And there was this guy on. I can't remember the name of the broadcaster, but he said, "Secure, what is a woman?" And he flustered and well, it's difficult. Blah blah blah. This that, and the other. I'm thinking, the world's gone completely and totally bonkers.
It can be tricky at some exemplars, at some examples, right? But in most cases, you kind of can say if that's like sir or ma'am, right? That's quite simple. Very, very simple, straight rules. But when you got 256 genders, holy scrapoly. And you got to call each and every one by the certain names, that's going to be hard.
I've noticed Capper's got 9 people watching. There's me and you. That leaves 7 people. I can't believe they're all multitasking, you cowards. They know. They know. They know.
Me myself, I don't mind if you identify yourself as I don't know, men, women. As you look as a man, I'm gonna call you sir. At least when I met you, I'm gonna treat you with respect. That's it.
Yeah.
When after some time, when you deserve that respect, that on plus. If you lose all that, that's your loss. That's it.
There are 2 people that I follow on social media, and quite often I lurk for obvious reasons, and both of them are trans. Okay, both
I
of
see
them.
nothing wrong with being trans.
One of them is just a bloke in a frock. Okay, one of them is a bloke, nice nails, lovely hair, and everything. Wears a frock. The other one has had the surgery, and I follow them and I listen to them, and I try and figure out where they're coming from. And it's the only reason is that they're listening to us because their politics are different. They don't.
Come on.
Also, right? So it is, and they both accept that. They both say it is a mental illness. This is the way I feel. I might have been born this way, and I thought, well, fine, fair enough. I respect you, but these aren't the people that go chasing people around trying to destroy their lives just because.
That is one thing. What they think about themselves and what they think they are. So that's fine. But if they speaking with the sense and meaning, it gives some meaning what they talking about. So why not to respect that kind of person, right? It doesn't matter if that's a man or woman or trans or who cares. As far as he's speaking with the sense, so let's listen to it.
There's one that I have met in real life. I'll say she, okay. It's a bloke in a frock. She works on the tobacco counter at our local supermarket. About 6'3", huge fucking Adam's apple, fantastic nails. Can't fault her nails. But there's nothing as funny. There's nothing as funny as seeing a quite obviously nominal observant Muslim man with his pajamas and his little hat, big beard, no moustache, queuing to get his cheap baccy off a bloke, 6'3" bloke in a dress.
Okay.
No, you wonder why I smoke and drink.
Too many pakis around you.
Oh yeah, just in case. I just on the subject of, I know this gay man, right? Okay. I know this gay man. He works for British Airways. He's a steward on British Airways flights. Let's just say we've got a little arrangement going. I pay cash. I don't do any favours, all right. This might be grounds for divorce.
All right. No worries.
Where have you all gone then? Have I frightened everybody off?
My count say 9.
I frightened everybody off.
Oh well. Not the first, not the last time. Come on, even with the gay peeps, there's nothing wrong with them. I mean, maybe there is, but oh well, that's their deal, right? That's their choice.
I don't like it being preached to children.
There's one thing what I don't really like.
Children are vulnerable. I said to Solas earlier, you need to keep an eye on what your kids are getting up to online.
Yeah, that's what I aim for, Lofer. Exactly the same point. There is one thing what I don't like in today's world. The people, actually the parents, transing kids in the young age. That's sick. Totally sick. They just push their kids into like those transgenderism and even change the gender.
There's an organisation in Britain called the Tavistock Centre, and you can look this up for yourself. The Tavistock Centre was actually transing children, and
but actually
there was a joke going round that the staff, this is alleged, I don't know, I'm not have evidence for it, but the Tavistock Centre in Britain, in London, was transitioning kids. And there was this really edgy joke going around that was saying, at this rate, we're going to run out of gay people.
But come on, how that is possible? Then kids under 18 cannot buy energetic drink for themselves because that is bad for them, right? But in age of 14 or even less, they can make decision they want to make transgender their gender, right?
It's sick. It's wrong. It's
where's the balance?
Who's that Hollywood actress? All 3 of her children are trans. What are the odds on that? There's a Hollywood actress. All 3 of her children are trans. What are the odds?
And actually, the girl turned into the boy, and boy turned into the girl, an opposite or something like that. Yeah, I heard something about it, and I believe she's mental.
You said it. I didn't say it.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I'll get arrested for it.
Not yet. Not in here so far. But you never know when it's going to change.
Now, there's somebody basically that I've been following on alternative media has actually provided a list of things of what to say and what not to say to the police if they come and arrest you for thought crime.
Okay.
Basically say, fuck all. Do not accept their lawyer.
Okay.
Because they'll basically all lawyers, when they're going through, especially if it's a junior or a trainee lawyer, when they're going through the trainee process, I think it's about 7 years. You go through law school and you've got to get into a law firm. You've got to be a junior. You have to act pro bono. That means pro bono means working for nothing. Okay, you have to accept cases. So if you're working for a law firm which is primarily engaged in defense law rather than prosecutorial law, if you're working for a law firm and you're defendants, you've got to go in, you've got to work pro bono. So if you're working for nothing, are you going to really go in there and actually represent the plaintiffs best?
Just forget about it.
Say, oh, just plead guilty. I'm late on a day. I'm going to go pubs. The boss down here, just plead guilty. Yeah. Never, ever plead guilty. There's been lots of cases where people have been urged to plead guilty for essentially a thought crime, and they've ended up with prison sentences. I'm not fucking joking. In this country. So always say not guilty. Insist on a jury of your peers. Let it go to court, and within an hour, the case will hopefully be dismissed. No stain on your record. I'm not joking. I'm not, for a change, I'm not joking. This is how totalitarian. It is thought crime. It's literally thought crime.
You know, me, myself, I was like once in court as a witness. So, and in the thing what I don't even knew about. So, but yeah, I never been charged with any charges or anything like that. Don't need to, like, you know, get myself out of the trouble. That's the easiest way, not getting into the trouble. Just don't go there. But yeah, as I seeing peeps from the UK, and even for some stupid things, you can get in trouble. That's sick.
If I can find it.
There is plenty peeps, plenty Polish people actually moving out from UK because it's like getting crazy out there.
Yeah. Yeah. I've just put
it from like first person, like information. I wouldn't talk about it if I heard that in news or somewhere else, but yeah, I knew that, peeps, and they say it's impossible to live out there.
On a serious note, I'm sorry, I've had a brain fart. I can't remember. There was that Australian guy who used to come on with us.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name. Brissy boy. Brissy. Do you remember Brissy?
Yeah, sure. I do remember him.
He actually he name drops, and I think he actually one night we were on chat. He actually puts back in StreamYards a link to somebody he subscribed. Well, so obviously past tense because he's passed away, he's died. He mentioned an Australian guy called Bearing, and I've just found it now. This is 8 years ago. This is one somebody at Brissy Boy actually subscribed to. I'll put it in the stream. I'll put the link in StreamYard's chat. If you want to actually share it, you can do.
Just put it on the chat.
No Are you sure?
I don't mind.
Just have a look at that. See if it's right one. Right. Okay. I'll put it in the chat. I'll put it in the chat. There we go. Copy paste. That one. Brissy actually subscribe. It won't let me post it. Error. Try again. You give it your end. Brissy Boy, you subscribe to these social commentators Bearing, and this is from 8 years ago. It's titled Anita Sarkeesian has Sargon arrested for mansplaining or something. Anita Sarkeesian has Sargon arrested for mansplaining. And this is when Carl Benjamin, aka Sargon of a Cab, which is his user handle, it used to be, before he had his life destroyed, basically, and he built it up again. He's got a massive following. I need to. What have we got going on here? Fuck me. I'm not joking.
Adam, looking at it now.
I'm just looking for his names. Some people that I'm aware of. Adam Friended commentated. I can't see any others. But this was 8 years ago, and if anything, it's got even worse. It's the politically correct mind virus, and it's honestly, it's destroying reputations in this country now. It's dangerous. It's really dangerous. Oh, electronic scrappers working on some massive breakers for the silver and copper. Yeah. If you want to buy silver in the United Kingdom, you've got to pre-order it and actually lock in your purchase price, because the bullion dealers are selling it faster than they can get it in. I know that. Royal Mint can't make it quick enough. We're jumping around, aren't we, on some very, very varied topics here. But there you go. Bullion dealers can't get it in quick enough. It's flying off the shelves. Anyway, next question.
Hey, come on. No wonder why there is like, about to, Trump is about to attack the Iran and all that kind of stuff and send out more army. So that's why the price is going up so far. Unsureness. That's all. Nobody know if he gonna move, if that is just a theater or he gonna really attack.
Well, apparently there's around about 15. Hang on, wait a minute. Before I get my facts wrong, there's an awful lot of silver in your average. What is it called? What's your basic missile, guided missile? I can't remember what it's called now. A ballistic missile. There's an awful lot of silver in it, but it spalls. Once it's gone, it's gone. So the arms industry uses an awful lot of silver.
Yeah, but I do not think they use ballistic missiles, but
is it the Tomahawk? I think it's the Tomahawk. It's got an awful lot of silver in it.
Yeah, but still, that's too expensive for them, right? Even though they have plenty of them, but I don't know.
I mean, Shark Scrapper was in earlier, and he goes on and on and on and on. Fine, fair enough. It's this thing about bullion markets and the commodity prices in metals, because primarily people that come on the stream are scrappers like yourself. I'm a scrapper, copper and brass, because I'm a plumber, right? I wear my copper and whatever. But apparently, did you see what happened to the silver prices about 3 weeks ago? Whoa, fuck me. And then they went, whoa, all the way back down again. Everybody was getting excited. Bloody hell, it's gone to over $100 an ounce. And then it came back down to around about $60 or $70.
That was manipulation, in my opinion.
Over a weekend. The thing is about, let's just take this with a pinch of salt, and for the sake of YouTube, I am not an investment advisor, okay? I heard a lot of people are actually selling metals on paper. Shorts.
In my opinion, that was really big manipulation. Someone big decide to put the price up for a second and check it out. How that's just earn the money, because sell a lot, so price going down. People begin to buy because it's something going on, and boom, price going down, and they buy it back for the cheap price.
You can buy it on paper. You don't actually have to buy the physical product. You can buy it on paper and then sell it. So if you can
simple
pump and dump, if you can pump the price up and buy it lower, pump the price up, sell it, then you quid's in, and then the price drops again. It's the basic precept of economics.
And then you buy it back. That's straightforward.
A pump and
simple strategy that was used for ages. For the big guys, not for the the small guys like we are. But yeah, speaking about this attack, it's probably not going to happen tonight. It could be. There was chance because actually US always attack at Friday late evening. As you look at the before attacks and wars and thingies, always Friday after the market or it's closed. So there is time for the things go down a little bit, and there is no more losses on the markets. And
well, did you see when the silver prices went foof? It was a Thursday night, Friday morning.
There you go. Second thingy, it is like Olympic thingy going on still. They may wait until it's end, and that's gonna end at this Sunday, right? Tomorrow. So that's another thingy. Another thing, it is like anniversary of what Putin does in 2022. That's not a good date for starting the war. So it may be delayed a little bit. It may happen, but it's gonna be delayed, I believe so. As
No,
I'm looking at the things what's going on.
I'm wondering. YouTube has loosened up quite a bit recently on certain things. Now,
Yeah,
you have a copyright disclaimer. Isn't it true that you're allowed to comment on other people's uploads because it's in the public domain?
I don't know. Probably.
Pretty certain that as long as you insert a caveat, this is for public discourse. You're not monetized, are you? You're not monetized?
Yeah, I do.
Are you monetized?
Yeah.
Apart from taking super chats?
Yeah, I do. I am.
Are you monetizing this stream?
True. Yeah.
Right. You won't be able to do it then. But if you're a small YouTuber, you can actually put a copyright claim in. This is not for monetization. I do not own the copyright. All this should lie under the fair use rules.
And then I can play some others. Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. I won 10 ounces of silver about 2 years ago. Now, obviously, YouTube doesn't like me, so I won't be able to put it in the chat. There you go. I won a 10 ounce silver bar about 18 months ago. 250 quid. It's now
anyway, I can put disclaimer whatever I want in the self video. So, for example, if I said, "Hey, listen up, this is only my own opinion and point of view, what I think about that stuff, and whatever." So,
yeah, I'll throw it in the StreamYard's chat. 60,000 subscribers, giveaway results. Did you win? Backyard bullying.
No, yeah, you sent me this like some time ago. I watch it, yeah, and even congrats.
All right. Well, yeah, it was a. I was just lucky. I was just lucky. He's on 95k subs at the moment. I think he would. Well, obviously 60,000 subs. I wonder why over the last year and a half he's gone from 60 to 95,000 subs. I mean, I do dip in occasionally, as I do dip in the Scrappers streams, and I do watch my plumbing streams for obvious reasons. My politics and culture and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I quoted a Monty Python skit and I won 10 ounces of silver, which was nice.
Yeah, I do my scrapping stuff like weekly basis, and actually today it is like 365th episode. So that's a lot. That's a long time.
In the United Kingdom is that the only bullion that you're allowed to purchase, which is tax-free and capital gains tax-free. I've said this before, a Royal Mint, the British Royal Mint. So you're looking at your sovereigns and your Britannias and your special ones, like, the Queen's Beast series, that sort of stuff. If you buy gold, it's VAT, purchase tax-free. If you sell it, it's capital gains tax-free. It's not the case with silver. So if you were to buy a silver Britannia, straight away, unless you hold it within your bullion dealer's safes, if you take delivery of it, you have to pay 20% VAT. It is capital gains tax-free. However, if you go on the silver forum and you establish trusted status with people, you can actually get it mailed through your front door. So if somebody wants to sell you some pieces of silver, you don't have to pay a tax man, because the person that bought it initially has already paid tax on it. That's all. And once again, for the sake of YouTube, I am not a financial investment advisor. It's all in the public domain. This is all true.
Yeah. Not so long time ago, I thought about buying some silver, but that was all before that all craziness. I was thinking to sell all my copper, what I got, and buy silver for it. But yeah, I was too lazy to do that, as usual. And now the silver goes so up that it doesn't, worth anymore to selling copper and buying the silver. Anyway, I find out like a special shape of the bars. You got 100-grammer bar of silver or gold, whatever you want, but it's like thin sheets. What you can actually break it off, like 1 gram of each. You got like 10 sheets with like 10 by 10, 1-grammer bar. What you can break off and just that was actually kind of cool idea in my opinion.
Well, there's this backyard bullying channel. Sorry, name dropped. He actually buys the metal ore and various other different manufacturers 1 kilogram silver bars, and he cuts them up. And he actually has his own business. He heats them up a bit like Eon does with his, his that thing that whoever sent him that, and he cracked the fucking. You got to preheat the crucible. He broke it.
No, yeah, this what I saw. It was totally different. It was like super thin and like spread it with 1-grammer pieces, so you can just break it off like a piece of chocolate.
Yeah, later sellers. Yeah, he actually posed his own art bars. And
Okie dokie, sellers, have a good one.
They're stamped by the Edinburgh Assay Office, so they're actually, it's the real thing. It's a real deal.
Okay.
And he actually has a business doing it. He actually uploaded. He spent over £2 million on silver, but he's running a legitimate business. He spent over a one.
You're not gonna spend money on silver when you cannot, fulfill your basic needs, right? when you have nothing to put in your pot, then you're not gonna buy the silver, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, if he'd have bought it, he would have to have £1.5 million. But he's bought the equivalent and sold it at just a little bit more than spot price because it is an art bar. So obviously, it's just not. Right. He said if I'd have kept on to hold of it since he started buying and set up his business, £1.5 million. I think he said it would be worth 15 million. But the thing is, he has to buy it,
and then he had to
sell it.
True. That's also not an easy task. Those 1-grammer silver bar, I believe, would be like useful in some kind of emergency. When, for example, I don't know, tax guys get on your account and block it, and then you left out without any money. So then, you can just grab those little bars and pay with it, right?
Yeah, but how do you know they're actually legitimate? How can you test it? How do you know that it's actually the real McCoy? Because there's so much. I've heard a rumor that a certain country is actually pumping out a lot of fake silver. I'm not going to. Don't mention the country, please.
Yeah, that's really good question. How you can make it find out it is legit?
Everybody's got £1,000 for a fucking an X-ray, a metal X-ray machine.
Yeah, you can use bleach, for example. There's plenty ways to test out the silver. Of course, if you come out with that kind of bars to someone who have no idea what it's all about, then may not believe in you. So that may be an issue, true. But in the case of emergency, I'm pretty sure you're going to find out someone who would like to buy silver, especially when you lower the price a little bit. For you will be like necessity. So I don't know. Let's say tank my car, and I'm going to give you like 50. I don't know, 2 ounces of silver, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 2 ounces. That's not going to be a lot, but yeah, that's just example.
But I sort of knew this was going to happen around about 5 years ago. I got an inkling about it. Some people I follow on social media, and somebody just let it slip in a live stream. I think there was probably around about 3,000 people watching. And one of his co-hosts actually mentioned something, and somebody else in a different stream mentioned something else. And I put 1 and 1 together and came up with 2. And I thought, okay, right. So something happened, right? So I went out and buy 5 grams worth of copper, and I've still not got through it. I've got I bought 5 grams worth of copper tube. It's stacked up behind me, and I've not got through it all. But when I bought it on 15 mil, 30 meters of 15 mil copper tube was £65 a bundle. It's now £110 a bundle.
Yeah, it's big difference.
Massive difference. And of course, if you take scrap copper in the United Kingdom down to your scrap yard, you have to supply 2 pieces of identification, one of which has got to be a photograph of my ugly face, and the other one has got to be a verified address. So if you go down to your local scrap yard, before, if you go for the first time, you've got to provide this evidence, and they photocopy it and they put it on the record. So that every payment that you receive from your local scrapyard is traceable by Her Majesty's Revenues and Customs. So if your business is ever audited, you have to declare it as income. So let me get this right. I buy a copper tube, I have to pay 20% VAT on it.
I got to declare it above 50k of trade.
I don't know about, but I'm nowhere near that much. I'm a one-man band. I'm not near that much. So if I buy a copper tube from Screwfix or any other suppliers or any plumbers merchant,
but actually my 50k, it is like about close to 5k of yours. So
yeah, well, okay, so you pay 20% VAT on it. You go down to the scrapyard. If you're ever audited by Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs, you have to declare that as income when you weigh it in. So you pay 20% VAT on copper. You take it to the scrapyard. You weigh it in. You put it on your income ledger of your business. So when you declare your taxes at the end of the day, you're taxed on it again. So you're taxed on it when you buy it. You're taxed on it when you sell it. It's not the case with.
Yeah, that's double still.
It's one little loophole. It's just one little loophole.
And where all those money goes?
Well, I don't know, but
the party.
Nowhere. If you can create money from thin air, basically it creates inflation and it goes nowhere. So the value of the money depreciates against the value or the amount of goods and services against it. It's a basic precept of economics. You create money out of nowhere, it loses its value. So basically, if you've not actually invested in assets, if you've not got bricks and mortar, or you haven't got other forms of investment, basically you've got money in the bank, it's just getting eaten into by inflation. My bank knows. My bank knows. They've never queried it. They know.
You know, I often get offers. Let's invest. Invest in this one. Invest in that one.
You've not. We're still on YouTube. We are not investment advisors.
No whatsoever.
We know nothing.
No. The banks hate when your money laying on your account.
Well, my local branch is shutting.
But come on, if bank want you to invest in something, there is something wrong with it, because it's not you what gonna get like profit out of it. If banks want something, they want their own profit, not yours.
Well, you remember in 2008 something happened. What happened in 2008?
A big. There were a big crash on the markets in 2008.
Yeah, which markets? British markets, German markets, Polish markets?
That was US markets. Come on, there's only US fault.
The US markets, okay. So what happened over a weekend? You remember you said earlier that when they do these pump and dumps while they were in the start wars and nearly all
I'm not recalling what was exactly caused those in 2008.
Oh, you said earlier, Rafal, once again, sincerely, you said that when you have a pump and dump on any market, especially in precious metals, it nearly always happens on a Friday. You did say that less than an hour ago. Can you remember saying that?
Yeah, I did. I did say that. That's happened all the time. Oh yeah, that was the Iraq thingy, right?
And he also, well, yeah, okay, right. So basically, Lehman Brothers went bankrupt.
Okay.
Do you remember Lehman Brothers and a US investment bank?
Not really. Yeah.
They went bankrupt in 2008.
There you have it. So
So why did every other bank have to adjust all the way around the world, from Stuttgart, London, New York, all the financial banks all the way around the world, Tokyo, Stuttgart, New York, London, all the banks reset, and they all came to the same conclusion over a weekend because Lehman Brothers went bankrupt, and they said that there'd be a domino effect, and so therefore all the other banks.
When were those Egypt bankrupt?
There'd be a run of confidence on the banks, and everybody wants to go down to the banks and say, "Give me my money." Now, if everybody went down to the banks and said, "Give me my money," in cash, they don't have physically the cash and coins to give out to you. So if there was a fucking run on the banks, every single financial institution around the world would.
Lover, in here, you cannot even go into the bank anymore.
I've just told you, my local bank fucking branch is shut. They sent me a letter.
Banks are still existing here, but to go into the bank, you got to make appointment.
What?
And yeah, you got to give them a call and get appointment for the time and when you're gonna come, so you will be able to enter to the bank. They does that few years ago with the tax office because there were so many people got like difficulties with understanding the tax system, and before they put their declaration, they want to consult it with someone, right, in the tax office. Normally you used to go there and wait in the line because that's time of the year, plenty people got issues and you got to wait on the line. So since like 2 or 3 years, you're not even able to enter the building of the tax office. You got to make like call to them, make appointment with them to meet like some service guy. They said it's because of the safe of the people who talk with you. Crazy, but that's how it is. To the bank, you're not even able to go in unless you make appointment with them. Inside the bank, as you get into, you're not going to get any cash whatsoever. They are just like the tank station and all other shops, cash free.
Yeah.
You still can pay with the cash, but they are not able to reach the cash, the people who work in there.
There's something like around about only about 1% or 2% of any money is actually held in physical cash or coinage. All the rest is just on a balance sheet.
That's crazy. I do like to have like a little bit of cash, like at least for, I don't know, 1 month survival or something like that, just in case.
Yeah.
In most, there is like huge risk. Then if, for example, some network fall down, or electricity goes off, I'm still probably not going to be able to buy anything because the cash and register stop working. But maybe with the neighbors buy the barter or something like that. So come on, it's good to have some cash, not a lot.
Nobody's typing anything. I mean, you might as well shut it down.
Yeah. Oh well, shit happened. Anyway, we like a little bit over 2 hours, so we're gonna end up quick. I'm slowly losing my voice. I can hear from myself. But yeah, that is basically logical to have some cash on you, right?
Yeah.
Just in case. Not huge amount, but a little bit, something. Just if something goes off.
Well, I'm shutting it down. I'm only on StreamYards now. I've nuked it. If you want to chat for another half an hour, another 10, 15 minutes, you can do.
No problem. Let me just...
Tell me when you shut it down. Reasons.
Let me just click the thingy. Save goodbye for the old folks. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for a good time, for your time, and I hope Not I hope. I bet I'm gonna see you on the next Saturday. So, ladies and gents, have a awesome rest of the weekend. Cheers all. Then the outro coming on.
Bam.